Atma Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And today, the 21st of August, a festival which is celebrated across Kerala, the Onam festival. And I wish everyone a very, very happy Onam. And thanks a lot for the extraordinary response we have been getting on our previous videos. And we have just touched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to alternative therapy. There are many more to cover, and I'm not rushing it. I want everyone to go through the videos, understand and assimilate, and then decide what they exactly want to do. Okay, that's the understanding. So today I'm going to touch upon a very ancient, when I say ancient, it is 4,000 years old, that's what they claim, therapy, which initially was only confined to China, and later it started moving westwards, and today across the globe this therapy is being practiced by not only the traditional therapists but also by the allopaths. There are doctors in Chennai I know who have studied allopathy and combining it now with acupuncture, acupressure. So, you know, now we are going to talk about acupuncture today. Acu means needle. Pressure means to penetrate into the skin. So, acupuncture is take the needle and penetrate. Acupressure is no needle, but instead of the needle, you use either needle-like thing or your finger and do the pressure therapy. So, acupuncture is the needle and the puncturing it. Acupressure is either your finger or a needle-like thing and just pressure that area. So this is clear. So what happens in acupuncture is, the acupuncture principle is based on the 5 elements. So what are the 5 elements? As we all know, the wood element, the fire element, the earth element, the air or metal, so whatever you call it. Some places they call it air element, some people they call it metal element, and the water element. These are the fundamental elements where our entire universe is made and our body is made of. So you all know, many of you Google it and see. So I just want to touch upon that. I don't want to go into too much of details about anything. But this is an awareness video. So what happens is in acupuncture, there are different ways. You go to an acupuncturist, he diagnoses in the way in which he has been taught. Fundamentally, it is all based on pulse. So there are 3 areas. They read the pulse on your left hand and on your right hand, another 3 areas. Why 6 areas when there is only 5 elements? Because the fire has got 2 sects actually, okay, 2 sects. So fire has got 2 sects, the rest of them are each one. So there are 6 areas the pulse are read, and then they understand what is the issue you are suffering from. You can see there are 2 ways. One is symptomatic, another one is diagnosis. Some people just go with the symptoms. Some people take the symptoms, take that your issue, and then also they come to that understanding by reading the pulse. And there are people who also do diagnosis through the tongue. Okay, the tongue reflects whatever is the problem your organs have got. And the third one is your auricular. So they also test the ears. But traditionally, when you say traditional Chinese medicine is acupuncture along with Chinese herbs. Today in many parts of the China, across the globe, this is being followed. In India, when it comes to herbs, it's Ayurveda and Siddha. Like that in Chinese also they have their own herbs. So the 5 elements play a major role in our well-being. So the Chinese acupuncture, based on the diagnosis, uses the pressure points in the body either by puncturing with a needle or by finger pressure. If the question is, will my problem disappear after acupuncture or acupressure? The answer is certainly yes. But I would also like to tell you, please continue whatever medication you are taking. These are all complementary, and over a period of time, your dependency on medications will come down, and whenever you have this issue, you can go to an acupuncturist and get treated. I was talking to you about, based on certain findings, the needles are used to puncture in certain channels. We call it channels. What happens? What kind of things which are cured in acupuncture? Whatever I have seen, primarily anything to do with pain, acupuncture is excellent. Anything. Your sciatica, your frozen shoulders, back pain, arthritis pain, migraine, headaches, toothache, anything. Pain, major relief from acupuncture. What are the other things? Issues which are related to throat, issues which are related to some psychological issues also, digestive disorders. Acupuncture is a great therapy. So what you have to do is, you have to find the right kind of acupuncturist in your area where you live. What do I mean by the right kind of acupuncturist? Because someone who has really studied well and practicing. There are mushrooming acupuncture clinic in many places in Tamil Nadu I have seen. But you have to be careful about whom you go to. Because the thing is that we are using needle. See, the needles which are now coming are sterilized, and it's a use and throw needle. Nobody uses it second time. Okay. So what we do is, when we use the needle, we bend it and then throw it in the dustbin so that it cannot be used again. And there are machines which are available now where you put the needle, it will get kind of disintegrated. So you have to be choosy about where you go to. Okay, I will also at the end of the video, I will give you some telephone numbers, so you can contact them if you are in Chennai, or if you are elsewhere, please Google search and find out. So the message what I am giving you now is, acupuncture is a great technique invented by Chinese and practiced world over today. And there are universities in US which are teaching Chinese traditional medicine, Chinese acupuncture, which is a course which you have to go through for a couple of years. And you are a certified acupuncture doctor in US. So the West has recognized. And in India, we have been practicing acupuncture for ages. For ages, acupuncture has been here. But now, because of the technology, the media availability, it has become wider. But earlier also it was available, but very few people used to go there. Today what is happening is, we take so much of these medications. After some time, your body doesn't kind of, react to these medicines. It's kind of mutation, they call it. So people start wondering what is happening. I've been taking medications, but it's not helping me. And that is where they start looking at alternative therapies. I know cases where someone who has been suffering from sciatica for ages, they just stumbled upon our website and they came to us. And within 5-6 sittings, they started feeling the difference. And after a couple of months, they started, that lady used to play shuttlecock, and she started playing again. But you have to also take care of a lot of other things. You can't just take acupuncture and say, okay, I'm fantastic, I will go and do whatever I want. There are certain protocols which you have to follow. But the fact of the matter is, it is a great, excellent therapy. So I'm going to talk more about that. I'm also going to get some other acupuncturist interviewed in my channel for you to get a better understanding. It will be a kind of Q&A sessions, so that I will ask the right kind of questions for you to get the right kind of answers and how to go about it. But don't, if you are not studied, don't just go and buy needles and start doing it yourself. It is dangerous. Don't do that. If you want to study, please Google and see where you can go and study. But you have to go deeper into this subject, because it's very, very different. People also have a lot of fear on getting needled. If you are not a proper therapist, it can also create harm. So don't do anything on your own. Go to a good therapist. So after the acupressure, then this auricular, which the needles are very, very small needles which are kept in your ears. That's as effective as in the channels. And then a Korean master went deeper, and he came out with this theory called Sujok, which is very similar to acupuncture. Uses small needles, but Sujok means, Su means hand, Jok means your feet. So he brought all the organs into the hand and feet, and he started treating them. So in Sujok you have needles, you have seed therapy, you have color therapy. There are many things. So we are going to discuss everything. So this is just an intro about acupuncture. I will recap it. It's a more than 4,000-year-old therapy invented by Chinese. It's now practiced across the globe, and it is very, very effective therapy. So we will discuss more on this therapy in the next video and in the following videos. I think this therapy alone is going to take some 4 or 5 videos with a lot of Q&As and with interviews with leading acupuncturist in Chennai. So enjoy your life, and please have patience until our next video is released. But this is to give you basic understanding. If you want to know more about acupuncture, you can Google and see, and also you can look at Anton Jayasuriya. He has written a book called Clinical Acupuncture, which is a fantastic book. It's any beginner has to go through the book. So you can go through that and you will get some understanding whether you want to be a therapist or you want to even know about acupuncture. He has given a fabulous intro and details about this beautiful, excellent, workable and marvelous therapy. So thank you very much for going through this video, for your patience, and enjoy life. Have a great health. Keep safe till our next video. God bless you all.